In this video, I'm going to talk about what you need to know about the upcoming timeline split. Now, right now, we have a timeline where high vibrational beings are coexisting with a bunch of turds. Now, I say turds in the most loving, compassionate way possible, right? But got to come a point where you're like, hey, I need to pull my head out of my ass. And what you guys need to know is that right now, with our timeline, you know, if it was to look like a circle, we have high vibrational beings mixed in with the turds, right? And what's starting to happen is it's starting to close in on itself, and eventually what's going to happen is it's going to go like this. Turds go one way, high vibrational beings go the other way. What's interesting about this is if you're in a low vibrational state right now, if you think it's hard existing in this reality as is, when the light workers split off, the high vibrational beings split off into the higher vibe timeline, the turds go off to Turd Island, it's going to become immensely harder to open up your heart and evolve as a soul without the energy of these high vibrational beings blending into Turd Island, right? You really need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, you know, what do you want for the next 1,000 years in regards to your soul's evolution? Because if you're in a low vibration right now, it's only going to get harder. And in the turd timeline, it's going to be extremely hard to open up your heart. Like, it'll make what we have right now look like Chuck E. Cheese. My guides and angels have showed me what the end result is. You know, when you have a fallen angel attached to you, you get to experience what real hell feels like. And it's not funny, and it's not fun. A lot of people think it's cool, you know, in the music industry, say lyrics like, I'm a demon, Lord, you know, all this kind of shit. You think it's funny right now, but you don't want to get stuck in Turd Island, you know? I think a lot of people are angry at God or Jesus because of the life that they were given, but, you know, God just created this free will reality for people to experience it. And, you know, personally, what I've come to experience from what I've come to remember as being a soul before I incarnated here is that your highest guide has a lot more to do with the life you were given than God or Jesus. You know, they're the ones that mapped out this life for you. So if there's anyone you should be pissed off at, it's your highest guide. That's why I had to, you know, off mine when I found out, you know, that he was the one that put my life together, and I started having memories come back to me telling him, like, you know, this is a bad idea. And, you know, being told basically, oh, don't worry, just open up your heart. And then in 2014, I attempt to commit suicide, and Archangel Michael appears and shows me that that's no longer an option. But, you know, when I realized how willing he was to gamble with this incarnation, I had to, let's just say, remove him permanently. But, you know, I was shown Lord Shiva came in as my highest guides. You can fire your highest guide rather than take out all your frustration and anger at God or Jesus, which only hurts you, because we live in a free will reality. And if you want to hold on to that kind of anger, you're only going to affect your own reality, right? So a lot of people need to sit down with themselves and be like, okay, where do I see my soul in 1,000 years? Are you going to be stuck in a place that's almost impossible to evolve? The time to change is now, while the light workers are still shining their light for all you turds out there. That's all I got. Think about your future. Thanks for watching.